Which specialty should I apply to? How do I demonstrate my fit for that specialty? How do I make my profile competitive for that specialty? So in this video, we'll go over the top 6 specialties that IMGs and Caribbean applicants focus on, and using the NRMP data and data from the Sarthi match students, we will tell you some of the intricacies of these specialties, what works and what can you focus on. Now let's come to internal medicine, that has the highest spots, and the highest number of IMGs tend to match in internal medicine. So maybe very useful for most of you who are watching this video. So what do you see in the data? There has been a decrease in both non-US IMGs and US IMG fill rate. Although the decrease surprisingly is more pronounced in the non-US IMGs, as you can see on the chart on the left. There has been a decrease in IMG fill rate from 43 to 38%, so which is not a trivial decline here. From, in 2016 you had close to 43 and now we are at 38%. So there is a perceptible decline in the IMG fill rate. As many of you may already know or may have noticed, there is an increasing trend of higher scores, much higher scores for internal medicine, step 1 and CK for matched applicant. So that continues to be true. There is also an increased number of DO graduates. So this is a trend that you are likely to see, DO graduates competing for the same spots even in IM. But it's not as much as FM. Right? So while you see here the DO graduates are increasing, which may be impacting the fill rate, but it's not as pronounced as. So what determines if you're a good fit for IM? Well, recent graduate, and like many specialties, IM really is focused on recent graduates. Subspecialty or IM direct primary care rotations will help. GI, cardiology, hemonc, all those rotations will help you. And this is a specialty that goes for higher scores. So, there's no denying the fact that higher scores get you an interview in IM. And if you are a higher year of graduation, more than 3, then research, especially at top institutes, Mayo, Harvard, Cleveland Clinic. Many of our students have done it in past and even now they're doing it. That helps. J1 visa for IM is much easier. A lot of programs are moving away from H1B, although there are still community programs that attract students with H1B. But J1 visa is much easier, and most programs, including almost every university program, gives you a J1. Now, when will an IM match be challenging for you? If you have multiple attempts. So IM is a specialty that doesn't like attempts, although if you have a CS attempt, for example, that can be overcome. But if you have multiple attempts in various steps, hard thing to do in IM. Too much gap. IM again wants you to be clinically current. One of the specialties that really does not like the gap. So the more clinically current you are because of your rotations, recent graduation or other work, you have a good chance in IM. Lack of rigorous rotations, recent rotations is a big thing in IM. I speak to many students, I look at their profiles, and many of them who don't have rotations generally find it difficult in IM. If you are an older graduate, then try to get research, because if you are an older graduate and you have lower scores, then research will be one thing that will help you. So try to get some research. How can you improve your profile for IM? Working in your home country, if you are there, large, busy hospitals, that hands-on experience in a resource constrained environment is invaluable. A lot of students don't know how to market that experience, how to bring out that experience in their CVs, in their personal statement, and even in their interviews. But believe me, home country experience in large hospitals, busy hospitals, really helps. Tele-rotations, of course, if you are in your home country, try to do some tele-rotations. Remote research can work. Programs like to see that you can analyze data, you can do literature review, so remote research can work. Volunteer activities, yes, internal medicine does look for you to give back to the community, so these volunteer activities help. If obviously you have not taken your steps or one of the steps, aim for higher scores. That goes without saying. IM does want high scores. If you have low scores in both, then step 3 can help you if you get a 220, 230 plus. If you are in the US and can do on-site rotations, that is always going to be a good thing. 3 to 6 months rotations on-site will help, hands-on preferably. If not, do tele-rotations, but at least try to show that you are clinically current. If you have lower scores, red flags, attempts, step 3 absolutely a must for you. Again, research, remote research can be okay. That was a quick overview of the primary specialties that IMGs target, and what makes a good profile, how can you improve your profile, what should you be aware of as you are looking at these specialties. Hopefully it was useful to you. Let us know how we can help, because we work with hundreds of applicants every year. We've seen every kind of profile, and we can help you match. So good luck for the season.